Hope you enjoyed our sunshine. This is quite a stretch of weather that we are on. I mentioned on KGW's morning show today that we don't get that many 7 days, even in July and August, where it's nothing but sunshine all 7 days, meaning no marine layer expected. For the most part, no mid to high level clouds expected, just most hours seeing the deep blue sky that we have overhead right now at after 5 o'clock on this Monday. It looks like Portland's high today is going to be 66 or maybe 67 when the official report comes out. Not much wind here at my home up in Vancouver right now, but much of the area is seeing east winds blowing, north to east, I should say, between 15 and 30. And if anything, those breezes will be more persistent and a little bit more widespread as we go through the day Tuesday. But on Wednesday, those winds should be calming down. And then really on Thursday into the weekend, which shows all high temperatures in the 70s. And maybe upper 70s, even getting close to 80 on Saturday. All of those days generally look to be light wind days. We had record low temperatures Sunday morning, including 32 at PDX. The low this morning in Portland was 36 out the airport, but Hillsborough, I think, can be. And we had some other spots that dipped down to 32 degrees. If you aren't getting any wind right now and you stay calm tonight, you could still see some temperatures Tuesday morning near freezing. Otherwise, areas that are catching that east breeze will be closer to 40, maybe even warmer in places like Troutdale. And then I think once we get to Thursday morning, even with calm winds, the air mass is going to be considerably warmer. The dew points are expected to be up. And I think freezing temperatures are really not likely anywhere starting Thursday morning and then going through the rest of the week, where it will be warmer at night and then those real warm afternoons well into the 70s. So there is the European model brings in a weak front Monday of next week. The American models hold that off a bit. But that would be our first chance of any rain, would be Monday of next week, and it doesn't look like much, which brings me to my next point. If you go back to March 1st, Portland, PDX, has had 1.64 inches of rain. That is just barely more than 50% of normal. The driest April in the record books in Portland, I wrote this down, but I'm not seeing it on my notes. It's 53 100ths of an inch. I can't remember the year. It was 1960 something. Anyway, it's a ways back. But 53 100ths of an inch. Forecast models suggest we may not get a half of an inch of rain this entire month. So if that's the case, we would be looking at certainly one of the driest Aprils on record. And if we don't get a half of an inch, that would become the all-time driest record for the month of April. And backed up to the dry March that we had, all of a sudden how dry we are and how dry we may continue to be going into May is going to be of growing concern in terms of what that sets up for the fire season this summer. I know it's really early to even be thinking about that, but I've said it a million times. You don't really want a dry spring. It just spells more problems than not for what could be ahead during our typical dry season of the summer months. Okay, so with that, I will leave you with the thought that for now, we might as well enjoy the beautiful weather. Certainly going to be a heck of a stretch of 70-degree temperatures coming, maybe as early as Wednesday. I'll talk to you soon.